So welcome back to Igniting Curiosity in Life Science. In today's video, we will explore how plants and animals get their food and energy, the most important life process, that is the nutrition. Right? By the end, you will find the difference between autotrophic and the heterotrophic nutrition with clear examples and diagrams. Okay, let's start the nutrition. Okay, part 1, nutrition. It is the process by which living organisms take in food and utilize it to get energy for the growth, repair and maintenance, right? Every organism, from a tiny bacterium to giant elephant, it needs for the nutrition to survive, right? There are two modes of a nutrition, autotrophic nutrition and the heterotrophic nutrition. So autotrophic, as we know that it is a self-feeding, right? And heterotrophic nutrition, it depends on the other organisms, right? So that is what the nutrition, the definition. Okay, and second point, nutrition in plants, that is what a autotrophic mode. So as we know that plants they take in what a autotrophic mode of a nutrition because of the chloroplast, right? By the sunlight and the water, okay, they can prepare their own food material. Okay, so photosynthesis is the process by which green plants prepare food, that is what the glucose, using carbon dioxide and water in the presence of a sunlight and the chlorophyll. And the equation, you know that, right? So what are the main steps involved in that? Absorption of light energy by chlorophyll, conversion of light energy into chemical energy, and splitting of water into hydrogen and the oxygen, and lastly it reduces to carbon dioxide to glucose, right? And so what are the main structures involved in this photosynthesis? First thing, the chlorophyll. So what is the main function of chlorophyll? It captures the sunlight. Okay. And stomata. What is the main function of the stomata? The pores for exchange of the gases. And xylem. What is the main function of xylem? So it transports what? The water molecule. Right. So these are all what the main structures involved in the photosynthesis. And next, coming to the nutrition in the animals. Okay. So nutrition in the animals mainly takes place by the heterotrophic mode, right? Why? Because animals cannot make the food material. Okay, they should depend on plants or even for the on the other animals. Okay, what are the main types of a heterotrophic nutrition? That is holozoic. Okay, what are holozoic? Holozoic are it mainly includes what? The taking the food whole, the food material. Okay, for example, in case of the humans and the amoeba. Okay, there are so many processes occurs in that. That is what the, as you can see in the picture. Okay, those are the fungi. Okay, they can take the food material from the saprophytes. That is nothing but what a feeding on the dead and the decaying organic matter, right? And the parasitic, that is what they mainly derive from the food from the other living organism. That is from, for example, tapeworm and the cuscuta. Okay, as you can see in the picture. Okay, the tapeworm and the cuscuta. Tapeworm, it is mainly found in the humans, right? In the picture, cuscuta, you can see that on the other plant. Okay, that yellow colored what you are seeing, that is what the other plant, what it is mainly grown on the other plant. Okay, that is what the cuscuta. This is what an example for the parasitic mode of a nutrition, right? So it derive mainly nutrition from the other living organism. Okay, and then coming to the human digestive system. Okay, so as compared to the plants, okay, as I said, the humans are having the heterotrophic mode of a nutrition, right? So the human the digestive system mainly includes what? The mouth, esophagus, okay, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and the anus, right? Stomach, first it mainly starts from the mouth, Okay. So from the mouth, the digestion begins with the saliva. Mainly it contains what the enzyme amylase. And esophagus, it pushes food to stomach by peristalsis. And stomach, okay, acidic digestion with the HCl and the pepsin. That is what a protein breakdown. Okay, that is what the function of a pepsin. And small intestine, bile from the liver and enzymes from a pancreas help digest fats and the carbs, even for and also the proteins. Okay, and large intestine, it absorbs water and it forms what the feces. And anus, that is it waste is ejected from the body. Okay, and let's see the summary of this content. Okay, nutrition is essential for all the life activities. Okay, plants prepare their own food material by the photosynthesis process. That is what we can call it as what the autotrophic. And animals depend on others for the food. That is what the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. And digestion, okay, in humans mainly involves the mechanical and chemical breakdown of the food material. So this is what all about today's content. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe